So today I'm going to work on a handle on the Kia Carnival 2004 model Sedona in the States. Now, problem is, handle has buggered up like this. So this clip is going to be how to remove this, not what I'm going to do to repair it, unless I can repair it. I might include that, but anyway, probably going to replace it. One thing I love about these cars is that you can take the seats out, so plenty of room to work inside. Now, this is the first time I'm doing this handle on a Kia, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take what looks like the dressing on the outside there, this area here I'm talking about, has to come off first, which would just be popped on, and then that'll give this section here can come away. And I'd say this is probably popped on as well, because I can't see any section for screws around here. When I press against the card, the door card, they both move together, so it looks like it's a one unit. And then I remove things like this, the screws down the bottom, and this should just pop away from there. And the biggest thing that I'm going to challenge here is the door handle. I'm not really too sure. I'd actually probably be inclined to think that the door card is probably separate to that. But anyway, like I said, this is the first time doing this. You can learn with me. I'm first going to take this dressing off, and then I'm going to take the grommet out there, the screws out the bottom, and I'm going to work, get behind here, work it all off, and find out where I'm at that point there. Okay, so you can tell I've made a mistake. The top part doesn't come separate. The door trim does come off around this. There is a hidden screw behind this plate here, so when you take this off, it folds outward from the back, like so. You've got to bring it that way and slide it out. Then there's a screw here, I've already removed it. You've got to take that screw there out. And the door card, once you've got all the bolts and everything off, or not bolts, sorry, screws, the door card just comes off. It's that easy. And I'll undo the screw here to the top trimming here and put that back on. And so now I'm at the door mechanism here. Just got a few screws, and the door handle is just on the opposite side of that, so I'm going to disconnect this here, and take the handle away, and get to the other side of that. Okay, there's another arm down the bottom that needs to be taken off from this point here, unclips. And I'm going to have to unclip all these arms as well and take the locking mechanism out, because the handle's there, and I can see that there's two bolts on this side, one that I cannot access with this in the way, and this side here looks like there's only one, but again I do not know because I can't see behind the locking mechanism just yet. I'll unbolt this. Looks like 3 10mm bolts to remove that, and yeah, easy enough so far. Don't need to undo that on there. Goes to the locking on the bottom. I won't undo that. Yeah, I'll continue with that and show you the next part. Okay, so that's it there. Now I can get access to the handle behind, and there's actually 5 bolts altogether holding that handle on. Okay, so just have to work this out, like work it around, work it out, unplug the cable from the bottom that controls the central locking, and yeah, now that I've got that far, I don't need to drop it any further than that. This one here, you can see that there's another clip that's on that there. Don't unclip that, not needed, just unclip it from the handle itself here. So far it's an easy job, just fiddly. So I'll take that handle out and see what I can do with it. Okay, so that's the handle out. It doesn't hold itself in, so you've got to be careful when undoing that last bolt to hold the handle on the other side at the same time, so it just doesn't drop onto the ground. Now, there's this part, it's this side of the handle that's broken on this van, and this side, the other side, that's a really good style. That is, I like that. That's brilliant. So what I'll be doing is I'm going to knock this pin out here, which I can't do right now while holding the camera, but yeah, I'll get that pin out and I'll get that bit that's broken in there and see what we're up for. Okay, so I am going to try and mend this because it doesn't look like it's too hard to fix. I did notice that as good a design it is, it's only soft plastic. You can see it's starting to crack around that part of the handle as well, so eventually the opposite side will give way. Now that I know what I'm up for, when the other handles break eventually, this being my sister's car, I'm helping her out. When the other handles break, I'll know that what's involved with fixing them, and it doesn't look too difficult. I'm just going to put a bit of stainless steel around that, but JB Weld around the outside of that would help as well. With this side here, I'm going to use a bit of metal bond, which I like better than JB Weld. It's stronger and has a better PSI. Anyway, I'm going to put that together, drill a hole back through, strengthen that back up, strengthen that side there up. Unfortunately, I broke a pinhead on this one, nothing that a nut and bolt won't fix. And this side here, I was able to get that pin out, so that's okay there. So now it's a matter of just I'm going to fix this. Once I'm done with that, I'll show you this, and this is the end of the clip. Well, after I've done that, just reverse everything to put it all back together. Okay, so I've mended it, and you can see the scratches and everything that I made inside there. That's for better grip, just so you know it's something to bite onto for the steel weld. And Google steel weld, great stuff, better than JB Weld. I would put my money on it any day. I've used JB Weld, and I honestly found epoxy glue to be better than JB Weld, but this stuff here is really strong. This stuff here is what JB Weld makes out to be, but yeah, Google it, steel weld. Anyway, that's it there. I've filled it up. I don't need to fill it up all the way to there, but I went to the top so it's flush, but that's enough. After about 10 minutes, that'll be hard enough to take all the tape back. It'll actually be hard enough to drill in 10 minutes, but I'm going to give it half an hour just to make double sure. Obviously, I sticky tape the handle, so in case I drop the handle on the ground, I'm not going to scratch it, and also help me protect areas I don't want the steel bond to get onto, or steel weld to get onto, because it just saves having to clean up, eh? And this side here, just a bit of stainless with a bit of steel weld, and that will stop that from getting any worse. And this handle should last a very long time still. So that's pretty much it. And once I'm finished here, once it's dried and everything back together, I'll give you a look at that. Here I did run into one little problem. I had to make that a little bit more wider there for this clip part here to pass by, and that's the other side there. I've drilled the hole already, and job is done. I'll put this back together and put it back on the van.